Hey, it's Mike Saul, also known as Tiny, with the market video for the week of July 15th, 2013. So let's take a look at what is going on here. The market had a nice week. We ended last week with the breakout of this coil, and then this week we kind of just grinded up the whole week. See these little narrow range bars, that the candles rather. That's where the grind is. The moves were pretty good, especially this one after Big Ben talked Wednesday afternoon. You see the next day we gapped up, but you see that it didn't really have a lot of range in the bar, in the candle themselves. So this is indicative of just a grinding market here. And we fell shy of the highs into the end of the week, but the Russell got there, the Nasdaq got there. Only the Dow and the S&P didn't get there, and they look like that's going to be next. So what we're looking at next is for a test of those highs to be achieved. Do we just break out and go from there? Probably not. If we don't pause before that or right under those highs and then use that as a launching pad, we'll probably see some profit taking on a test of the highs, especially everybody who missed taking profits up here and had to endure this pullback. But um, I'm not ready to call this the top. I'm not ready to say we're going to double top and trend down into the end of the year. Sorry, that's not what I meant by that. I do think that if we just melt up here, I think that there's a better chance of that melt up being stuffed and reversed, at least for a pullback, rather than continuing higher. Now, if we continue to grind and then we consolidate underneath this level, or just above this level, just below this level, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be exactly at that level. Then that could provide a launching pad for the bulls to come in and try to push us up here. But this definitely has to be watched and respected. I would love a pullback right here, back into this gap or back into these rising moving averages. Okay, something like that, where the people who missed this or kept looking short from here, they have a chance to get on board the long side and then try to get it up to those highs. But at this point, I'm not really confident that we're going to pause before we get to those highs. I think once we get to the highs, it's a different story. But it just doesn't look like we want to pull back first. But that is what I'm going to be looking for. It's tough. This market is tough to just jump on board. I love momentum. I have a love-hate relationship momentum. The love part is that is what my methodology is based on, but the hate part is I don't like to chase it. I like to wait for a nice consolidation or a momentum reset like we saw here. Remember, I was bearish after this. And then I flipped and said, okay, now it's reset now. And then once we broke, I put the line in the sand and that's it. But up here, it's just very tough to just close our eyes and just go, wee, let's just buy. It's a lot tougher up here. So I'd love to get a pause that holds support and then look for an opportunity there on weakness. Sunday night, I am having a free webinar. It's 100% free for everyone to attend. You can get there by going to hubertcenters.com/Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. I will give a 20 to 30 minute lecture on the market, key stocks, some key setups, and then I will open up the floor to your questions. You can ask me whatever you would like about the market, stocks, currencies, whatever it is. And if you ask me penny stocks or these low volume stocks, I'll probably just ignore it. But otherwise, I will do some analysis for you. And it's, like I said, absolutely free. You just have to register. And it's via GoToWebinar. There's a 1,000-seat limit, which means that you have to be there at least on time and probably before that to make sure you get a seat because it looks like it will likely be at capacity. So I will see everybody Sunday night if you care to join me. Otherwise, contact me through the email or you can read my thoughts in the daily newsletter or through the daily distribution email that we give or next week's video. Have a great trading week, and I will talk to you soon.